Hello everyone, my name is Chameng and I'm from the team ETHOS. Now today we're going to focus on something a little bit different from the previous videos. Now we have discussed about recommending books for you guys to read. We have discussed tips for learning English. But today we're going to focus on music, which is my favorite topic of all time. Now I'm sure that most of you are as enthusiastic about music as I am. So shall we begin? So the album that I'm going to recommend you today is called Innuendo from a band named Queen. Now Queen is an English rock band and it is one of the most famous rock bands around the world. And you can see that Queen's music is very popular, but I'm sure that most of you are not really familiar with this album. It's called Innuendo. The album was released in 1991 and it was just before the death of Freddie Mercury, which is the lead singer of this band. Now it may sound tragic, but I believe that after you hear this album, you will feel blown away by the content and how much emotion it conveys in the album. So the album consists of 12 tracks and each track is awesome in its individual sense. The reason that the album is famous and that I'm recommending it to you is because it's different from the flamboyant style of Freddie Mercury, which is the lead singer. And this album focuses on more sophisticated content. And the other reason that I'm recommending this album for you guys is that you should focus on the lyrics because well, the lyrics is very deep in its own sense and you can learn a lot of new things, for example, new words, idiomatic expressions, and also other expressions that are totally into being an English person. Because Queen is an English band, so you will learn the way that they put together words in order to make the lyrics more subtle and remote. Because as you can see, English people are notorious for being reserved. So they will find a lot of ways to express their emotions without being too explicit. So I think that it would be a great way for you to learn new kinds of expressions and to practice to use more idiomatic expressions while you're speaking English. So that is the way that I learned English when I was small. So I think that this album will be a great use for you guys who are wishing to learn English in the most natural way possible. Because after all, who doesn't love a little music, right? So that's it for today, and I think that you will go home and listen to this album while reading the lyrics. And I hope that you will have a great time listening to this, because it is, in my opinion, I think it is an album that you have to listen to before you die. Just joking. So anyway, have fun, and thank you for listening.